We're about to read this letter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it.
Okay. We are you morning crew. I have a problem. You see, I'm a pansexual.
Okay.
But I just so happen to be lesbian in a lesbian. I just so happen to be in a lesbian relationship.
Okay.
As in, sex is fluid.
Okay.
I like all kinds, but relationships are strictly women. I don't choose for it to be that way. That's just how it is. Now, let me put this out there and say I've been in a couple relationships with men, but only for a few months. And I have realized I only ever want to date women. As I always say, I would never give up a for a d- and that means for life. Wow. Okay. Wow. With that being said, I only want to date women. But my problem is this. Every time I'm horny, I get horny for men. And this is an extreme all caps, y'all. Every time I get horny for men or a dick rather. It's always been like this. But yet when I sleep with men, I only stay aroused for a short amount of time after the first time. Like one time I broke 2 condoms with how dry I was down there after we had sex the first time. It just wasn't working. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm literally only able to find women desirable to be in relationships with. But I can't stop having these urges about men. Maybe I like trans women. I'm just so confused. What are you guys think? George, Samaya, please help me. What should I do?
You had me up until the last part of this letter where you said, maybe I need to be with trans women. No, stay away. Because here's the thing. You're preoccupied with people's genitalia, and trans women not necessarily, as you seem to believe, have genitalia that you're attracted to. Can I just...
Yes.
That's full stop. Let me just start right there. And anybody else that's listening right now, I'm sorry, because I'm really sensitive to my trans brothers and sisters. I really, really am. I want you to stop approaching a trans man or a trans woman based on what you think their genitalia may be. Stop that. You need to take in the fact that this is a trans man or a trans woman, full stop. That is a man, that is a woman, full stop.
Yes.
That's all. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me get back into this letter. It seems that you do like penis or the structure of a penis, and that's okay. And you can have that freaky sneaky with your lesbian relationships. Honey, I know many studs that will wield that strap on and give it to you like you've never had in your life, ever.
Uh-huh.
And so it seems like maybe you've been in lesbian relationships where that hasn't been entered into the relationship. Perhaps try that. Maybe when you feel this horniness, why do I feel like, what was the lady with the German accent back in the day that used to give the sexual advice? I can't remember her name. You know the one. You put the penis.
Dr. Ruth?
I feel like Dr. Ruth in this moment. Maybe, perhaps, when you feel this horniness in your alone time, perhaps pull out the dildo. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to necessarily be about the partner that you're with. And it's okay, ladies and gentlemen, in a relationship to pleasure yourself. Let's make that a normal thing. That is not cheating. Sometimes you can do these things alone. And self-exploration is really great because it helps you to realize those things that you want to experience with your partner. I'm really in my Dr. Ruth bag right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway. Yes, you are.
But at the end of it all, it sounds like you need to have some more exploration with strap-ons or people that are involved with that. But please don't displace your preoccupation with penis on transgender people. Don't do that. I don't want you to do that. But I do want you to explore strap-ons and dildos and all of those things, rosebuds and blocky, blah, 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 blah. Lioness, what's your take?
You know what, George? You were right in your bag today. You were right, Dr. Ruth. You were absolutely right. I want to say this. I want to start with where George started. The reason why what you said at the end, your last sentence, which was, I can't stop these urgent fantasies about men. Maybe I like trans women.
Yeah.
Is because what you're implying is that your love and attraction first of all, you're implying that people with penises are men. And that your attraction to penis means that you keep referring to men as your attraction. If your fantasies involve men with beards and chests and all of the things, then that's more than attraction to penis. That's an attraction to men. And you're specifically saying you're attracted to men. Well, trans women aren't men.
Clear.
And we're not just feminine men or men with titties. We're women. So then you can't equate the two. Now, if you find that you're, like George said, penis or penetrative sex is what you desire, You can get that with women, including trans women, but do not approach trans women because I want your penis. Because that's no different than the men that we call chasers that do the same.
Yeah.
Do not do that because you are now objectifying me. It's not about getting to know me. Your whole reason for approaching me was because I think you might have a dick between your legs. And one day before you've even consented, I'm only dating you because I one day hope to have sex with you.
Wow.
That's not okay. And it sounds crazy coming from a man. And so I definitely want to point out for you as a woman, it sounds crazy coming from you as well. That's the piece that I think I really want to focus on, because everything else George said is perfectly accurate. Your sexual penetrative needs can get met. You also talked about how y'all are sexually fluid and you are probably having sex with men. Maybe it looks like you actually are communicating with the men about why you're dry. What or how are they pleasing? Because there's a way in which if you're in the encounter and it sounds like you are having sex, like you're able to get it going. So maybe it looks like you're instructing the men on how to please you more. I also think you don't know your body as well as you think you do, maybe too, because it sounds like you're having sexual encounters with these men that you're not really communicating, and communication is key.
Yeah.
In all encounters.
Yeah.
You're having you want to have sex with these men, but when you get there, you're not able to tell them what you need to get your thing going. So I just want to put all of those thoughts out there. But yes, thank you for writing in. We really appreciate you. Good morning and all of the things. But yes, stay away from trans women until you can see them as women.
Right. Nail on the head on that one. And definitely send us a follow-up. Let us know. We'd love to know what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, we were in our bags today. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd love for you to be in our mailbag the next time we do this session. Write to us at WERUradio@gmail.com, and in the subject line, write scenarios and situations.